Hey there everyone, PhilChill here and welcome to my small corner on YouTube. Do you want some new cozy game worlds to explore? Well, today I wanted to share a few of the upcoming cozy games that I am keeping an eye out. There are many wonderful games that are set to come out this and the following year that I really can't wait to play. But before we start, please consider subscribing to the channel and becoming a part of our small community. I have a goal to reach 20,000 subscribers before the end of the year, so any help is appreciated. Starting off with a cozy little game that's based in the world of one of my most favorite franchises, which is the Lord of the Rings. I was quite surprised by this one when I first found out about it, and it's developed by the creative studio Weta Workshop. In this game you live the cozy life of a hobbit in the wonderfully serene landscape of the Shire. You'll be able to explore, decorate and share in this idyllic corner of Middle-earth in the village of Baywater, though not yet established as an official village in Hobbiton. You will play a part in helping the quaint town flourish, help bring the community together and also achieve the village status. You can explore the outdoors to discover secret glades and lost treasures of the Shire, experience the ever-changing weather that affect daily routines and seasonal surprises based on the time of year, meet iconic characters and familiar hobbit families to trade for upgrades to skill, clothes, home and more. You'll spend a lot of time decorating your own hobbit hole, tend to your garden, fish, forage and more. The release date of the game is this year, March 25th. I really love Lord of the Rings and every year I watch all of the movies, so I really can't wait to explore this little bit of the world which is set in the Lord of the Rings, and have fun with all of the hobbits there. The next game that we have is Solarpunk, developed by Cyberwave. Solarpunk is a survival game which is set in a technically advanced world filled with floating islands. You can play alone or together with some of your friends. You can construct buildings, grow food, craft gadgets, and explore distant islands with your very own airship. I just love this, and I hope the world will be full with a lot of islands to explore. It's quite different from the standard farming sim games, and you will have to use sunlight, wind and water to create an energy system and automate your processes like gathering resources and watering your plants. You have to connect the different power sources to make the whole network operate automatically. Automation is just the best, I love this. I saw a few different airships, so I hope we'll be able to customize them, and also I really hope we can move our island around as well. The art style is quite cozy and I just love it. You can see little robots tending to the garden that you probably learn to make over time. The release date of the game is set for 2025, but with no exact date on when it will release, so we'll have to wait and see. The following game that we have is Ritual of Raven, developed by Spellgarden Games, and is a story-based farming sim but with a slight twist. Here you don't do the farming yourself. You instead enchant arcana constructs to grow a magical herb garden. The arcana constructs will work by using a mystical deck of cards, where you'll be able to enchant them to plow, sow seeds, water and harvest them as well, in order for the crops not to lose their magical properties. You will be able to befriend a variety of villagers and use your magic skills to perform powerful rituals to stabilize the portals that are causing trouble for the village. So basically a farming sim with magic. The story in the game follows a world where different traditions of magic live side by side. Ambitious plans were made to open portals between worlds, but the ritual went terribly wrong. Those involved each lost something precious to them, and the portals became unstable, randomly spitting out new arrivals into the world. And you're one such arrival. After falling through one of those mysterious portals, you encounter the local sage who decides you're the best person to help her in her quest, and takes you as an apprentice. With your familiar in tow, you'll have to gather knowledge and ingredients to fill your spellbook and find all of the portal keepers to stabilize the portals. This game looks really good, and I like the story and art style as well. Sadly, we don't have an exact release date and we only have a year, which is 2025, but we'll have to wait for the exact date. Another cozy game that we have is Outbound, developed by Square Glade Games. Here you can build your very own home on wheels and live sustainably off-grid. Outbound is an open-world exploration game set in a utopian near future. You start with an empty camper van and turn it into the home of your dreams, alone or together with your friends. You can build and explore at your own pace, scavenge materials, craft, and build in and on top of your vehicle with modular parts. Advance in technology and efficiently use energy to power your home. You can adjust your playstyle to adapt to new landscapes and changing environmental conditions. In Outbound, you can play with up to 4 players and explore a colorful world. You can also create gardens to nurture delicate and delicious plants and mushrooms. Eat them raw or cook delicious meals to refill your needs. So it's the perfect off-the-grid sim and I quite like it. The game sadly has no exact release date, so for this one we'll have to wait for more news. But it's a game that you should keep an eye out for sure. The following game that we have will also be filled with magic, and that is WitchBrook, developed by Chucklefish. WitchBrook is a spellbinding social RPG where you can go around the world discovering the magic that is spread around. You move into Mossport, which is a charming seaside town, and you become the newest resident witch. Embark on a magical coming-of-age adventure where you enroll as a witch in training at WitchBrook College. I just love games like this, since they bring me back to the Harry Potter days, exploring a school filled with magic. And after you finish school, take up your broom and explore. Sadly, from this game we only have a few screenshots and there is no release date or anything announced. So I'm hoping we'll see some more information on this game in this year at least, or even a video, but we'll have to wait and see. The next one that we have is Moonlight Peaks, developed by Little Chicken. I love the name. This is another cozy farming game, but with a twist. Here, we experience life as a vampire in the magical town of Moonlight Peaks. You'll be managing your supernatural farm, master the art of potions and spells, and hopefully leave your mark on the magical town. The town in itself is filled with werewolves, witches, mermaids, and even some humans. And from all of these, you'll be able to even find your eternal love. Finally, a cozy farming game exploring in the supernatural dating scene as well. As you're a vampire, your main source of sustenance is cursed food. And since vampires can go out in the sun, growing crops will be quite different. Where you'll be growing and cursing crops and flowers, which is a vital aspect in getting cursed food. As you progress in the game, you'll also unlock powerful vampire abilities. From enhanced senses to shapeshifting, these abilities will give you the edge you need to rise as the top vampire in Moonlight Peaks. The release date for this game is set for 2026 with no exact date being set. Afterwards we have another magical life sim which I've already covered once on the channel, and that is Kitori Academy, developed by Cybernary. In Kitori Academy, you live as a wizard apprentice with your spirit companion, training your magical skills and learning how to brew potions, grow vegetables and catch spells to challenge the curse that lurks in the world. You train your magical skills by attending classes and catch and collect spell creatures. You will be able to explore the surroundings of the academy and discover secrets that have been spread around the world. And the best part is that we have a kitty with us all the time. The cat is your spirit companion, and you will be able to form a strong bond with them and also pet it. This is one of the games that I have been looking forward to for a long time now, and I hope we'll get some news for a release date soon. The next game that I'm quite looking forward to is PixelShire, which is developed by Kappa Bits. It was supposed to be released back in 2024, but it got delayed for 2025 in order to release it in its best state, which is a move that I really support. I'm quite excited for this game, mostly due to the fact that you can terraform the world around you, create rivers, hills, and make the best looking landscape that reflects your imagination. You can basically shape every corner of PixelShire however you like. You can also form friendships in the game and even ask them out to be your allies, joining you on your adventures, which is something that I really like. The rest of the mechanics are like in any other farming game, like cooking, fishing and farming, but that freedom that lets you change the game world to your liking really makes me excited for the game. It's like Minecraft, like for real. The release date is set for 2025, but sadly no exact date is given, so we'll have to wait for an announcement from the company. But I think this is a game that you should keep an eye out for sure. Another game that we have is SugarDew Island, which was developed by Rocaplay, and it's a farming sim, where you run your own shop as well. The days of shipping bins is long gone, and now you have to sell your stock in a little store. It's the perfect game to unwind, relax and just run your little store and farm as well. This game was inspired by the Harvest Moon games. As in any farming game, you grow crops and gather resources, but also care for animals and build bonds with them. You have to complete quests in order to restore the island while also keeping up with your store. And the best part is that you can barter for the prices with the forest folk. The release date for this one is set for March 2025, but the exact date when in March we don't know. And the last one that we have on our list is Wanderstop, which is a narrative-centric cozy game about change and tea, which is developed by Ivy Road. Here you play as a fallen fighter named Alta, and you manage a tea shop in a magical forest. So it's not much of a classical farming game, but you will be planting and cultivating your herbs in order to make the best tea possible. I just love tea, I always drink tea, and for me, games that have tea in them are a must-have. You will also be able to decorate the tea shop however you like in order to make the most serene atmosphere. Listen to the stories of the traveling strangers while making the tea that's just right for them. And also, learn about your past as you progress. I quite love the things I've seen about the game, and also I really want to know more about Alta's past that was teased. It makes me wonder, why would anyone insist on turning the world's greatest warrior into a docile shopkeeper? I just can't wait to find out. The game has a release date and it will be releasing on March 11th, 2025. So it's just around the corner. These were some of the upcoming cozy games that I have been looking forward to, and I just can't wait to explore those vibrant worlds when they release. Which one of these caught your eye, and do you have any to add to the list? Let me know down below. Sadly, most of them don't have an exact release date, but hopefully we'll see something soon. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and also subscribe to the channel to help me reach my goal of 20,000 subscribers. I hope you all have a great day and I will see you all in my next one. But till then, stay safe.